90% of networking happens after the networking event or your initial meeting. And people all too often drop the ball when it comes to follow-up. You cannot possibly be an effective networker, a strategic networker, if you haven't mapped out a practical game plan that works. What makes it all doable is to be strategic, deliberate, and make your approach personalized. You want to build out a 6-month game plan of how you plan to foster that relationship. And so you actually want to calendar, in your calendar, how you're going to have these periodic touch points with that important contact over the next 6 months. Mutually beneficial relationships are the strongest kind of relationships. So let's face it, successful business relationships are not based on unconditional love. And then when you throw in ever-advancing technologies like LinkedIn, Facebook, and other social media, it makes it even more challenging to develop real quality relationships. But the reality is that you cannot simply log in and log out of your relationships like you can just sign in or sign out of LinkedIn, Facebook, and other social media. All too often, people mistakenly assume that professional relationships will somehow take care of themselves. So they neglect to take strategic steps to rescue the struggling relationships, strengthen the neutral ones, and really leverage the strong ones. So how do you do that? You do it by creating a mutually beneficial relationship. And that means it starts with you. You have to be able to show that you are going to add and provide value to that new contact. That is going to make that person much more likely to be wanting to help you or go out of their way for you if you show them that you are consistently providing and delivering value to them. So the best approach is to give. To give first, to give often, and to give without even expecting anything in return. So how do you add value? It doesn't have to be this complex, long, elaborate process. There are very simple, easy, non-time-consuming ways that everybody can just provide value to each other. All of these little touch points, when they're added up together cumulatively, create a very powerful way of you constantly and consistently providing value to that person. And I think if you have built up enough of that rapport with them and shown them that you care and that you do want to help them and you do help them, then they're going to go out of their way to help you, go out of their way to make introductions to powerful people in their network who you're dying to meet. That is the foundation for a solid professional relationship. Think of it as like a bank account. You have to put in enough big deposits into that bank account before you start making any withdrawals.